welcome to Cecil.TV's Cecil Weekly. I'm your host, Rob Churnside, and it is May 8th, and we have with us tonight from Cecil College, Sean Markey, who's going to talk all about summer at Cecil camps and whatnot.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
So, you were just telling me there's 300 different camps that Cecil College is offering throughout the county?
Yeah, and some, correct.
Wow.
Yeah, we have camps throughout the county. We offer camps at Cecil College, Northeast and Elkton Station, as well as we partner with Plumpton Park Zoo and Fairhill Nature Center, as well as Upper Bay Museum through the Chesapeake Boat Builders Club to offer a team boat building camp as well. So we have many camps throughout the entire county. So we spread them out. We have many different types of camps, something for everyone. So it's really great.
And there are still openings?
Yeah, there's most camps are still open. There are some that are full. So anybody that are still looking for camps, please get your enrollments in as quickly as possible. There are some that are full, like I said, but most are still open, yes.
And this, Sean, is just one of the things in your basket. You're also Director of Lifelong Learning for the college.
Yeah, correct. Director of Lifelong Learning is pretty much community education. So that encompasses senior education, personal enrichment, youth education, summer camps. We also do a lot of the large events for the college as well. I also like to add in, we do the Young People's Theater program. That's another kind of offset of what we do, but it encompasses the youth education program piece. But they are a big thing that we do as well.
Well, Cecil College continues to do more and more and more. It seems like every month. So you are never bored.
No, we go all year long. We have 3 full terms that we do. So we just finished up planning our fall piece, the fall schedule. But we're just now getting started for the summer. We're ramping that up. Pretty soon we're going to be working on the spring schedule. So yeah, we never slow down. It's great.
And with all these camps, and we're going to do a little exercise here. With
Yeah,
all
sure.
these camps, there's no excuse for any kid in Cecil County to say this summer, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Because you need to look no further than the catalog. And where can they get the catalog?
You can get the catalog online. There's a PDF form online. You can download it through cecil.edu and look at the continuing education page in the youth section. Or you can go on our Facebook page, Lifelong Learning, Cecil College Lifelong Learning page. You can also email us at learningforlife@cecil.edu. You can come down to any campus, either the Northeast campus or the Elkton Station campus. Go to Plumpton Park Zoo one day when you're checking it out, or either Fairhill Nature Center. I mean, we have books everywhere, so check one of those things out. And you can find one of our books. So
I'm going to look in this book because there's a variety of camps. So I'm going to pick one at random.
You got it.
Outdoor games.
Ages 5
to 8.
So we do a lot of camps on our campuses. We do a lot of camps inside. So that means a lot of Legos or computers, a lot of classroom space time. So we like to get the kids outdoors sometimes too. And our Northeast campus provides a beautiful area outside, especially the fields. So we do a lot of, so that entails a lot of outdoor games. So we have a ton of different games, outside that we can play. That includes maybe some water games or some kind of small sports or, just anything that we could do outside to have a lot of fun, maybe get a little wet, just run around and be a little crazy. So just a lot of fun, just mix up the week.
That's just one of many. There's over 300 camps, you were telling me?
Yeah. Descriptions are all inside the book. Correct.
So I would say that no kid will be bored.
No, we have a lot of, some of those camps entail video games, which fill up very quickly. The Camp Scrubs is one of our most popular for the older kids. It's already full for this year. But we do have a younger age group this year that's new. We have 2 spots left for that camp.
And that's Union Hospital. That's connected with Union Hospital.
Connected through Union Hospital. So they start out at Elkton Station and they go directly over to Union Hospital to spend the entire day there. They're on their feet. It's fully immersive. They go through every department throughout the week. So it's a pretty cool thing.
Well, I would say that there's no camp for an old guy like me. But again, what's happening for 55 plus?
Oh, we're doing an event in August, the 55 Plus Senior Lifestyle Expo. That's something that we do every year. This is our 15th year, so that's going to be a big event for us. So you can check that out too. We offer a lot of programming for seniors, and we offer there's senior waivers, senior discounts for that programming too. So, you know, if you stop by one of our campuses, or if you're on our mailing list, you know, check out our book. We have a lot of great things in there.
Lifelong learning through Cecil College. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
So tell Cecil.tv, Anne-Marie, why are we here today?
We are here to celebrate the Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services Expression of Healing's opening reception. They are 20 years today, and there are more than 160 pieces of art in this show.
Wow.
Wow.
That sounds great.
It is.
Sue Ann, you're the Executive Director of Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services. What do you guys do?
We provide behavioral health services for clients from really 0 to geriatric age with a broad array of services.
Great. Cecil County and even in Hartford, correct?
Cecil and Hartford. They're the two counties that we primarily work in. We have a few things that we're doing outside of those counties, but that's where our primary work takes place.
Okay. And some of your services that you offer are psychiatric?
Yes, so we're behavioral health. So we do mental health services and we do substance use disorder services. So that's new for us to have just substance use disorder services. So we're really excited to be able to offer that to the community. We're starting that in Cecil County.
Always evolving, you are.
We are trying to always pay attention to what's needed in the community and then create services to meet that need.
Awesome. And today, at Cecil County Arts Council, it's the 20th annual
20th.
Expressions of Healing Art Show.
Yes. So this art show was created 20 years ago for the purpose of our clients to be able to express their healing in an artistic way, as opposed to, you know, when they're in session, it's talking. But this is a way for them to express this in a different medium. And we have some fantastic artists. It's just been, it's grown every year. This year we have, it's like 173 pieces of artwork that have been done by our clients and that are on display here for the month of May, which is Mental Health Month.
Well, Sue Ann, we salute Upper Bay and your efforts and what you're doing for the community. Shall we go see the show?
I would love to.
And now a little food for thought. Welcome, Jim Pinnell. Welcome to Cecil.tv.
Thanks for having me, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Elk Mountain Barbecue.
Right.
Representing. That's your company, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I've been self-employed for 20 years as a owner-operator truck driver, and I've eaten at a lot of places in the tri-state area, and food's kind of been barbecuing at home for about 7 or 8 years, and just wanted to have an extension of what I do, you know.
Well, I stopped over your house. What was it? Saturday?
Saturday, yes, sir.
And Jim showed me the gleaming stainless steel truck, the Elk Mountain Barbecue. It's actually a trailer, right? You pull it behind
Yeah, it's
the truck.
a 30-foot trailer, self-enclosed.
It's clean like the galley of a ship, and he has a special smoke. Tell us about the special smoker unit you have.
It's a commercial unit. It's made by Southern Pride. It's a rotisserie. I cook with hickory wood. You know, load it up. It's a pretty simple deal.
It smells great. And you're going to take this trailer, to Fair Hill this Saturday for the food truck festival.
Inaugural food truck festival in Cecil County. So we're going to be one of 4 trucks, one of 2 Cecil County trucks. I want to give props to Maryland in a Can. They'll be there.
Great.
Our other local truck. and come on out and support us.
What's the time frame on that?
It's 12 to 5, Saturday.
At Fair Hill, like the racetrack?
Fair Hill, right on the Fair Hill Fairgrounds. So if you come where the county fair is, right at I think the Ed Walls building, everything's going to be set up there.
Nice. And come hungry.
Yeah, and it's put on by the Union Hospital Foundation.
So, you tasted stuff riding the truck all over the roads, all
Right.
over. You can't really tell by looking at a place, I guess, what the food's going to be like, can you?
No, I mean I don't judge them by the way they look, because I'll eat off of a lunch truck comes into a job site, and I'll eat at a regular barbecue joint. So I'm not afraid to try anything.
But I bet you if people smelled the smell coming off Elk Mountain Barbecue, they'd want to get something. And you're going to give us a treat tonight, is that correct?
Sure, yeah. Brought in a whole brisket and a pork shoulder.
And you'll prepare it for us?
Yep.
On TV?
On TV.
Well, time's a wasting. Thank you, Jim.
You're
Let's
welcome,
get
sir.
down to it.
All right.
And now we're in for a treat. Jim from Elk Mountain Barbecue has brought a brisket for us to sample here on Cecil.tv.
Yes, sir.
It was 15 pounds when you started, right?
Yeah, so we trim the excess fat off, leave about a 1/4 inch fat across the top, and I just use a plain salt and pepper rub. Smoked for about 12 hours all day in the smoker at about 210, 225. I just smoke with hickory wood, and it's pretty simple,
So she's ready to cut.
Ready to cut.
Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Man.
So here we go here.
Like butter. As we were talking earlier, folks, Elk Mountain Barbecue is going to be one of the 2 Cecil County food trucks represented at the Food Truck Festival this weekend at Fair Hill, starting at what time, Jim?
12 to 5.
12 to 5.
So, I mean, we're gonna be serving brisket, pit beef, pulled pork. We're gonna do a loaded baked potato, and I'd say come out and see our friends Maryland in a Can. They'll be representing Cecil County too. So, hope to see you there.
And now for a trip to Ireland with Dave Weiss and Don Schaefer, a couple of local musicians who play Irish music, several different places. And I've actually jammed with you guys and you taught me how to play the Irish drum a few weeks ago. Don, tell us about what you guys are doing. You're with a couple different groups.
Yeah, we have the longer term group has been with the Irish Jasper Greens, that's our logo here. I met these guys about the year 2000. They were Civil War reenactors who sang around the campfire, and then he started playing at St. Patrick's Pub in Baltimore, and then he moved up to the Union Hotel in about 2000, 1998, maybe it's 1998, and that's where I met them there. And those guys mainly do singing. There's about 10 of them, and they sing Irish pub songs and rebel songs and whatnot, and so they're great fun to be with. So we sing a lot of those songs. We also throw in a couple fiddle tunes, Dave and I, and sometimes 1 or 2 other instrumentals. We'll throw in a couple fiddle tunes in there, all Irish basically.
And you perform regularly with those guys. Where would this
we
be?
did the Irish Festival in November, the Maryland Irish Festival down at the Timonium Fairgrounds. We're there every year, and here and there places as well. But the session, we also play at the session at Minahan's in Elkton, which is with the old Howard House Hotel.
That's where
And,
I saw you.
Yeah, Dennis and Ingrid Minahan run that. They opened up a few years ago, and Dennis is from Ireland. And kind of funny thing is, I bought this book about 15 years ago. It's just a simple paperback book of Irish songs, right? And I recently looked inside of it, have not looking at it a long time, and there is D. Minahan, 122568.
No kidding.
So I think this is Dennis's book, and he must have had it over in Ireland. Somehow it made it all its way to some Irish festival and Philadelphia, Baltimore. I picked it up at some time. I showed it to him one time, and his eyes kind of went like that. It's pretty so.
Just another reason we say it's a small world. So, Dave, this instrument here is not your conventional guitar.
Every place we play, people come up to me and they're very curious about this instrument because it's very different than a regular guitar. It's what they call a tenor guitar, but it's double strung, as they say, same concept as a 12-string guitar. And it's popular among Irish musicians also, but it's sort of like a replacement for an Irish bouzouki, which is a flat-back bouzouki instrument. Plays an octave lower than a mandolin, but it's got a very nice sound to it, and I'm not sure the sound picks it up, but it's got a very unique sound, and it always attracts people to find, even guitarists come in and say, "What is that you're playing?" And of course, I love it because I love it's a very nice sounding instrument.
And it's locally made, is it not?
Well, that's what's nice about it. I guess you calling us local artists, but here's a third artist here in Port Deposit. This instrument was built by a local luthier, Clay Schaefer, and I think he's a genius at making instruments, and the sound is the proof of that.
Sure.
And we'll use it later when we do our sounds with the fiddle and the guitar. We'll do a couple of tunes so people have a real sense of what it sounds like.
We're looking forward to that. Now, this here is this. What is this, Don?
Some people might have seen us before as O'Hara's Cup was the name of our. We had a trio for a number of years, and Dave also plays the harp very, very well, nice. I might add. And Karen Cunningham also played along with us and sang most of the songs. And we played around at the Milburn Stone Theater, the Maritime Museum, the North Elk Coffee House. So we no longer exist as a group anymore, but it was a fun time.
It was one of the most fun things I've ever done with folk music.
Well, we're really glad that you guys came here. Tell us again about there's two recurring things that you both do. One's at Minahane's, and one is that?
Yeah, the Minahane's session is more of a traditional Irish session, which is primarily instrumental music that has been, you'd find any place in Ireland, not just in Ireland, but for over 100 years in this country, in all the big cities when the Irish diaspora, the great immigration came starting in the 1840s, it established itself, and the culture is kept in the big cities. So these playing for dancers, the Irish dancers, and when you had Irish neighborhoods in all the major cities, Chicago, New York, Baltimore, Boston, of course, and Elkton came a little later, but yes.
Well, we're trying it.
And now in Elkton the last several years.
To recreate the whole concept.
And that's every second and fourth Thursday.
Second and fourth Thursday, yes.
And we're starting Sundays in the off summer months.
Nice.
Also, so it'll be, and then we do the Union Hotel on the first and third Thursday. That would be the Irish Jasper Greens.
The Jasper Greens, okay.
The singing group, yes.
So.
Well, I thank you both for coming down. Did we
look
miss
forward
anything?
to seeing you come by Minahane's with us too.
Yeah, well, I need another lesson on what do you call the Irish?
Baran, yes.
Baran, yes.
Baran, yeah. So,
thank you both.
A lot of fun. Thank you.
We'll look forward to hearing you.
Thanks for having us. We're going to play two Irish fiddle tunes here that you might hear at any session, in either in Ireland or in cities like Boston or New York or Baltimore. The first one's called Tamlin, and the second one, Julia Delaney. And that's it. Two reels. We're going to do a song called Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. It's a song about an Irish immigration song, and I'd like to dedicate this to my grandfather, James O'Hara, who came over in 1881 on a boat, and it took 6 weeks for them to get here, so it probably wasn't a very pleasant experience. They landed in Wilmington and settled in Wilmington, and he eventually got himself a bunch of butcher shops and was sort of an American dream type thing. He made his way. On Perry Cay we sailed away on the 23rd of May. We're boarded by a pleasant crew bound for America. Freshwater there we did take on 5,000 gallons or more. In case we run short, going to New York, far away from the Shamrock Shore. We sailed 3 days, we all were seasick, not a man on board was free. We're all confined unto our bunks, and no one to pity for me. No father kind, no mother dear, to lift up me head it was so, which made me think more of the lassie I left than Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. So fare thee well, sweet Liza dear, and likewise to Kerrytown. And twice farewell to my comrades all, who dwell on that sainted ground. If fame or fortune should favor me, and I should have money in store, I'll go back and I'll wed the sweet lassie I left on Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. We safely reached the other side in 15 and 20 days. We're taking as passengers by a man who led round 6 different ways. We each of us shared a parting glass in case we'd never meet more. And we drank a health to old Ireland and Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. So fare thee well, sweet Liza dear, and likewise to Kerrytown. And twice farewell to my comrades all, who dwell on that sainted ground. If fame or fortune should favor me, and I should have money in store, I'll go back and I'll wed the sweet lassie I left on Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore.